Hello lovelies, and it's time for another mini vlog. If you've just seen my video before that I've just recently posted, it was about Flawless by Elsie Silver. You should go watch it. I have a right ramble about that book. I honestly loved it. But anyway, on to what I've been up to this week. Lots and lots and lots of uni work. Even though I've finished for the year and I have no teaching time, loads of uni work. Well, it was the degree show at my uni this week. The degree show is basically, I've had to explain this to a couple of people, and I think it's because I'm at an art uni, so people don't really understand where everyone at the uni who's graduating puts forward their final piece, and everyone goes to see it, and it's basically a giant art gallery, essentially, for my uni. So my course had it, a bunch of other courses, we all do this massive one. Normally there's a bar there and everything, and my favourite thing of the event though is most of the courses will make postcards or different business cards, like different memorabilia for the event so they can promote themselves. And today we are going to go through my chunk of stuff. This is not everything, but like this is the bulk of the postcards I got. I also got a couple of stickers, a couple of crafts. You also at these events for like the people on fine art, on different things. I know a couple of courses were doing raffles, and honestly there was like a large like selection of different things. So you could actually go buy artwork at this event as well. You could buy prints and all sorts. I personally love it because it's so creative and so like just out there. But anyway, let's get into some of the things I've got. Honestly, I haven't looked through all of these yet because there are loads, and it's from like loads of different courses. So you have like graphic, animation, illustration, photography, fine art. I think there's a couple more in there, but they're like the main ones I remember going to. But anyway, without further ado, let's go for it. So I believe these were from the photography course. Yeah. And like I love the postcards because it also has all that information on the back. So like my favourite one I got though is, which way up is it? Is this one. It's so adorable. I love them though because they're all like so different. And like if you see my, like I love wall art, but like a lot of the things on there are actually from the degree show last year around my room. So like I always go to the degree show because then from there I collect like all of these. So I can decorate my walls because it's like a ton of little artwork. I really like this one. This one's really cute. Look. And there's always like, with the stuff I don't like, I normally give it to friends and family because, oh, they're so cute. It's like this one. And each one's so different and unique. I really do love them. And like, there's so many different art styles. One of my favourite exhibits is, I think, apart from my courses, because I love my courses, this year we had a TARDIS desk in Gothic style, and every single button made a sound and it would click, and like it had a working motor and everything. Oh, it was beautiful. I loved it so much. But I think I did really enjoy the film and TV one because they were also giving out popcorn, so I might be biased about that. But oh, textiles. There was a giant bear in textiles. And when I say giant, I mean like the leg of the bear was about my height. It was giant. It must have taken ages. This is also for a board game someone made. I think it's for the marketing course we have, or like something. They're so cute. I just like love all of them, and they're all so cool. If you notice, you see a lot of ones that have like links into fishing because we live in because my uni's in a seaside area. So a lot of the time we also do get like different like fishing stuff. Also, I love this one. Like, it's kind of creepy, but I kind of love it. Oh, they're all just so cool. And like, there's also a couple that are linking to like their different comics. And like on the back of all of them, there's normally a QR code and a little bit about like the person who created it. So then like, I also really like that because then if I want to go see what other people's work they're doing, I literally have a direct link to like what they're up to. And like, oh, just some of them are really cute. Normally I go through the ones I like, and then I like give the ones that I want to keep to myself, and then I normally let my little sister rummage through them. Oh, this one's so cute. Oh, this one is to do with a book. Well, not book, animated type thing. This is going to go in my kitchen area because it's kimchi and it's iconic and perfect. This one confused me when I picked it up because I don't know where the face is or where the eye is, but it's really cool. Just, it's very hard to picture it in my brain of how that works. Like, also photography course. Photography is one of my favorite because they would literally just give print out of their prints, and like, so cool. This one is giving the vibe of Has Been Hotel. But anyway, also while I go through these, So cute. Oh, okay. We're getting into the fashion ones. I recognise them, but like, the fashion course, they are so talented, and like they create so many cool designs. I love the fashion course. Apart from the so like you have fashion, but you also have costume, and they do a lot of crossover. But I believe this was the costume department because they take over a part of my building to do that thing. Oh, I honestly just love it. I think my favorite ones are kind of like these fairy ones, or yeah, just like I just love the range of designs and creativity that the degree show brings out, because like they're all so cool. They have no right being this cool, but they are really, really cool. But anyway, there's also normally awards. I have a bone to pick with my uni on that. Please tell me why every single other course at my uni gets an award. Okay, apart from my course and model making, our courses get an award that for model making, the lecturer made one up for them, and then for production and model making, there's also an award that is given by the people who sponsor us, because so our alumni created a company for their props and hides, and they hire students in. So basically, they give awards so they do an award for our course and for model making, or sometimes for both, depending on course size, because my uni doesn't give my course awards. And I brought that up to different people at the uni before. I was like, like our course doesn't get awards. And so one of the admin people came through when I was saying that. I was like, no, they do. Your course will have one. I'm like, no, production design does not get one. And it's like, I bet they do. And I'm like, they really don't. But anyway, that does really bug me though, that my course is one of the few ones that do. I do really love this one. But like, oh, this. If you can't see the writing, it says I'm just a girl, and it's iconic, honestly. There's also a ton of stickers as well. Oh, just like, all of them are so unbelievably cool. I love the degree show as well, because normally, this year, the uni decided they wanted to hire out the bar and stuff this year, which a lot of students did not enjoy, because like, normally the courses arrange their own stuff. Also, another decor for my kitchen next year. Honestly, it's so cute. Never had avocado toast, but I feel like I might like it. I believe, yeah, now we're on to fashion. I never really understand what the difference between fashion and costume is, but I feel like costume is just a bit more creative, but like still all really, really cool. Also, like, I love the photos that just are directly just the detailing, just like so beautiful. Oh, there's also like, this is for, yes, When the Circus Rolls In, which is a graphic comic as well. A lot of people at my uni like make comics or do animation work as well, because it's part of their course, but also they're just passionate about it and do it anyway. Oh, they're all just so talented, and everything's just so cool. Honestly, I'm gonna have a hard time picking out stuff, but like, okay. So as I go through the rest of these, but let me ask some questions. First up, I want to know, what type of reader are you? Because like, a lot of the time there's a debate over listening to audiobooks as reading, and to that I say, well, when you go to an author's reading, it's a reading, and you are listening to the book. So I think audiobooks are reading. Personally, I think it's just, if you're consuming a book in whatever form you're consuming it, I still stand by its reading. It's like telling someone who reads manga you're not reading a book. It's like, okay, but like, a comic book is a book, and a manga is still a book, because you'll still find that in the book aisle, in Waterstones and everything. And like, I always find it really weird when people are like, no, audiobooks, you're not reading the books, you're not absorbing them. Like, arguably, I'm absorbing the book more than you would be, because I'm getting context to how they're saying the words more, and I'm also getting a deeper understanding of their relationship because I can hear it in the voices. So like, I would say I'm reading. This is all coming from a debate I had with my friends earlier this week, because they are very much, also, side note, I don't get what this photo is, but it makes me slightly uncomfortable. But like, she was going, well, I don't think reading audiobooks are actual books, and I'm like, well, I do. How come I have two of these? But like, honestly, it was just like an ongoing debate we was having. Oh, I love this photo. Also, this one is adorable. But like, what do you think? Do you think audiobooks are books? And do you think consuming audiobooks, comic books, and manga is actually reading or not? I want to hear your opinions on it. Because I personally think I do. This is for a short film, I believe. Like, I love so many of the creative things. I also just like love the pattern design stuff some people make. It's just like they're all so creative and they're all so cool. And then normally each course has pamphlets and stuff, which is also extra cool. And then finally, I picked up this one because it was for a memorial thing for people's service, and those photos of the actual people. I just picked this up because this is kind of reminding me of the, you know, in the Hunger Games when they're being reaped. This kind of reminds me of the Justice Centre in that. Like, I don't know why it is, it just reminds me of it. Where I live, there's a load of buildings like that as well, and it just reminded me of it so much. But anyway, these are all the prints I got for my degree show. Honestly, degree shows are one of my favourite things of the year. There's like 2 each year. There's one for all the degree students and then one for the master's students. I love degree shows because there's so much creativity. Everyone has poured so much time and effort into it because it's their last thing. I was lucky enough that I actually had a piece of my work in the degree show this year because I built a film set with my course, but I also did like a short film on it, and they decided to keep it up. So my set was also featured in the degree show this year, which is also extra cool. We also had a minion at the degree show, the technician. He built one for his dad, and he positioned it in the doorway to the workshop. So you could, if you looked into the workshop, or you'd see the minion, which is really funny. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed looking through all these images with me. I'm now going to sort them and decide which ones my sister can go through and which ones I'll be keeping. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and you should go read.